Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me? I feel like I changed a few settings on my mic and I don't know if it's any better or any worse, so please let me know. Because I actually don't remember where I last left it off as, and I'm just like, ooh, let me change a few things, and then it suddenly somehow happened. But yeah, anyways, welcome on in, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great December. I know it's like the starting of this week, and it's like holiday week because we have Christmas. If anyone does celebrate Christmas out there, I know I do. I know some people don't, but you could still enjoy the holidays nevertheless. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Hi Buck, welcome on in. How are you doing today? Today I have this tea. I haven't tried it yet. I just brewed it like right now. And I'm not entirely sure what it really is. Wait. I might as well try it then. What is this? I just know it's called Winter Dream. It was a gift. Yeah, it was a gift, and they were like, here's some tea from wherever we traveled, and I was like, oh, thank you so much, because you know I love tea. I don't usually drink herbals as much as like green tea and stuff, so I'm not really as familiar with with herbal teas. It tastes kind of cranberry though. Working. All right on this lovely week with the holidays coming up. Sounds awful, but I'm sure like since it's like the end of the year, things are winding down for a lot of places, a lot of workplaces, so yeah, we got this. Hang in there. It's almost over this year at least. Surely you have the holidays off though, right? But yeah, about this tea. I think there's a QR code on this package that I have, but I want to try to guess what it is first. Definitely has, I think it does have cinnamon vanilla, maybe cranberry. Oh, wow, that's too hot. Apple, maybe? There's also something floral. Like a light tint of floral. I don't think it's rose. It might be hibiscus. Okay. Hopefully if I look this up, if I look up this tea, I'll know what it is. First, let's check the QR code. Maybe the QR code will... Oops. Oh, goodness. Did you guys hear that? I had my game open. Okay, it's okay. But yeah, let me give this a good scan. Oh, it took me to their Instagram. That's great. That doesn't answer my question. All right. Open this link. Aha. I am on their website. Let's see what teas they have. If I type it in, I should be able to find it, right? Oh. Hi Jay, welcome on in. Hello Raiders, thank you so much for raiding and coming on in. Hi, I'm Merura. Oh no, how do I do this again? I'm talking about tea right now. But yeah, hi, welcome on in. I hope you had a great stream. How was everything? What were you playing? How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm doing splendid. I think I might be slightly getting sick though, because I did go out yesterday and I spent like all of yesterday almost yapping, and then like I woke up with like a sort of sore throat. I was like, oh no, this is going so well. I got dragged into RuneScape for the first time. How's that game? You got one time and get sick? I know, it always happens. Like I wake up and I'm just like, oh, it's over for me, I'm cooked. No, it's just my immune system sometimes. But I think it should be fine by the holidays. Though I have like a whole bunch of other concerning issues to think about right now. But yeah, right now I am just talking about tea because I am trying a new brew or new tea that I got quite recently, earlier this year. That was gifted to me, and I am trying to figure out what it is. Like right now, what I taste, I mean, because like, first of all, the packaging doesn't tell me what type of tea it is. So, so it's like, oh, you know, like it just tells me, it just says Winter Dream, right? And I'm like, oh, this is perfect for today. So I just brewed it, and now I'm trying to figure out what's in it. And right now I'm thinking it has a bit of vanilla, it has a bit of cinnamon, apple, most likely, apple, what did I say, cranberry, and a tint of hibiscus. So I am trying to look up on their website to see if they have this listed, so I could figure out what's really in it. It's a struggle. So yeah, I'm on the web right now trying to figure out what is in here. It's called Winter Dream. I'd be so... Oh my goodness, it's not even showing up on their website. Okay, well, this is gonna bug me like for a while. What if I just look it up in general? But yeah, I hope everyone is having a great December. Or great holiday? What do people have planned for this holiday? Or for Christmas or whatever? If you celebrate Christmas, New Year's, all that. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, it definitely has like some vanilla drink. I see. Partying with some friends. Or maybe alone. We do both ways. It's not... If I look it up on like the Googles, this drink, like I'm not even getting anything related. Well, I mean, I am getting like related teas, but I feel like they're all wrong because every company has their own like blend of teas, and unfortunately calling something Winter Dream is a bit too common. This is not helping. Let me type. Wait, where am I? Oh. Yeah, I was thinking about... It's not even showing up on... Okay, you know what? I give up. I'm just gonna pretend that I know what I'm drinking. But yeah. I have so many teas right now that I need to go through. Oh my god, I just remembered. I'm like having flashbacks from like last 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'm feeling so unsettled. So there's a story that I've been wanting to talk about, right? Like 2 weeks ago, I was like, I was going through it. I was like really going through it. And what happened was, okay, you know, all the other businesses aside, but I decided to brew myself a tea. Well, it's more like instant tea, right? But I don't get these instant teas often, and the specific one was, I believe, hojicha latte from Kyoto, and it was a gift from my friend. I only had 5 packets of it, or 5 instant packs, what do you call it, singles. It only came with 5, okay? So yeah, I had 5. I was like on like my last 2 because they expire next month. I think in like mid next month. But anyways, I brewed myself this nice hojicha latte. I was like, I sit down, I sip it a bit, and then my day goes on. I'm still sipping this drink. I'm working on stuff. And then next 3 minutes later, after I put down my drink, I picked it up again, and there was unfortunately a fly in it. I was like, you can't be serious right now. Like, I wasn't even done. Like, at least I drank like 2/3 of it, but I was so tilted after that. I was just like, why must you do this to me? I was enjoying this tea so much. It was awful. But yeah. Anyways, a few days later, I think like three days later or something like that. So it was right after my Japan trip, right? I came back, I bought some new teas, but I also bought some instant coffee as well. I brew one of these instant coffees because it's like, I think it's a caramel latte flavored cafe thingy. But, you know, these things are limited as well. And I bought it straight from Japan. So I brew it, or I guess I make it. Do you brew instant coffee or do you just make it? Anyways, I made my instant coffee. I take like probably 2 sips out of it. I set it down. I start working on my stuff. I pick up the cup again. And guess what? Guess what? There was a fly in it. I was, oh my goodness. I was like, you gotta be kidding me right now. Like, the fact that it happened twice in a week. And also the fact that like, I barely even took a sip of this one too. Of this coffee. I was like, I almost started like, I almost thought about just taking out the fly and drinking the coffee after that. Or what would be the chances it would give me a stomach ache though? Because, you know, a fly is only, well, it wasn't like one of the big flies. It's just one of like the tiny. Would it be a fly then? I don't know anything about bugs. Okay, insects. I'm not very in tune with the insects. I just call everything that flies a fly, and then. But yeah, it was like a bug, and I just. A really tiny one, so I was like considering about still drinking that coffee even though there was a bug in it. I really considered, but I ended up pouring it down and just brewing myself another cup. I was so ooh, not even angry. I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, it was the week where I was just like, oh goodness, everything that went wrong just felt like it was gonna go even more worse. I'm just like, okay, have at it. Like, world, tell me what more you could do. But yeah, fun times. And now it's the holidays, and I am now back to chilling a little bit. I feel like things might pick up next month though, but yeah, good times. Hello, welcome on in, Smethics. I am yapping today. It's nice to see you. I hope you enjoy your stay. I'm actually curious, what is everyone planning to, like, you know, what is the gift that everyone is like looking forward to getting for Christmas? It's like, what do you guys want for Christmas? If you celebrate Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I feel like you should still give yourself a gift either way. I feel like I've already given myself my gift for this year, so I'm happy, and things have been going well. Not really, but you know, it's still going. Kitchen tools, yeah. Oh my god, I don't know why, but the older I get, the more I'm just like, I would like a really nice new saucepan. And camping stuff. Ooh, wait, you go camping? That sounds fun. I know some people who who started camping after watching you do camp. That's so cool. Good for them. And fishing? Wow. I'm like trying not to generalize, but I'm like, you go outside, don't you? Like, you go outside, don't you? Like, oh my goodness. Yeah. See, the gift for myself this year was going to Japan in November. I don't even know what you know what? I do have stuff that I want, but they're not they wouldn't be Christmas gifts, you know? Yeah. Actually, not that much. What do you mean? Probably still more than I do, though, so honestly. I still think that's a lot. I play games 80% of the time. I want more DDN books. Wait, what's DDN? What is DDN? I think it would be nice if someone could gift me, like... What do I even want in a Otome game? D&D. Oh, okay. Yeah. I have a friend who's super into D&D. Like, it took over their life. And then they were showing me their collection of dices at some point, and I was just like, you're so cool for that. Yeah, I never got into D&D. Isn't it like a lot of role-playing? Wait, Jay, you roleplay? Yum, 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 yum. You know, I'm like feeling like my throat is... That's part of it, yeah. I also DM. Is it that the... Dungeon Master? The first Dritz book? You guys are like talking about things that are out of my expertise. Though my expertise is like elsewhere from the normal world in the first place. I love D&D. Nice. I feel like from what I've heard about it, it's super adventurous, and you could make like good storylines and stuff. How are ya doing, Meru? I'm doing great. Definitely better than 2 weeks ago. I'm actually in a pretty good mood. I got to see some of my friends yesterday, and I'm gonna see some more friends tomorrow, and then I'm gonna be hanging out with people for like the rest of this week. I'm praying my body holds up though. It's been going. But yeah, oh my god, I need to tell you guys about my doctor's appointment, because I got really busy in November. Had to go to the doctor's a few times. Well, maybe like 3 times. But 2 times? 2 times. But oh my goodness. I found out that my primary doctor retired. If anyone doesn't know about like the stories, like I've talked about my hospital visits earlier this year, because I go to the hospital pretty often. Well, not as like super often now, but definitely more than the average person. So but yeah, my old doctor, like my old primary doctor was kind of cool. Well, not really, but I've been seeing him for like the past 2 years, 3 years now almost. But yeah. So this year when I met up with him, there was something that or it was like earlier this year, right? I think in January, maybe February, maybe March. I think it might be March. But yeah, I met up with him in March. That was like was it the last time? Goodness, I am mixing all of these visits together now. But anyways, yeah. So that one time I met up with him in March. I was talking about something that I've been concerned about. Like, definitely has to do with, you know, growing old and being a woman. But his response was kind of like, it was just like, yeah, yo, no. I was like, what? But anyways, yeah, I concluded that day that he just didn't believe in women. Because you know when you get old, and sometimes when you have woman issues, sometimes like those hormones, you can't control them because your body just produces a bit too much of them. And then there are times when you're like, oh yeah, like, okay, what even is a woman? Yeah, I know, I don't know either. But yeah, with the woman body, right? Sometimes you can't control things. So I was bringing up this issue that I had, and he was like, no, that's not possible. And I was just like, sir, I know the problems through my girlfriend. Yeah, no, it is. Sometimes it's not fun. It's just not fun to deal with, okay? But yeah, this guy he just did not believe in women. I just concluded it that day. I was just like, yeah, this guy doesn't believe in women. And oh my god, that that whole time I was just like, oh, now it's on my records that apparently I get angry really easily, which isn't what I told him. I just told him that sometimes when I, you know, during certain times of the month, it's always, you know, during a certain time of the month, I just feel like I get quick to, or like my emotions get quickly triggered, I would say. I don't even know. It's just something is always off, right? During that certain time. And I never usually had that problem in the first place. Not until like late last year. And I was just like bringing it up, and he was just like, no, that's not possible. You just need to calm down. And I was just like, sir, what? Sir? I'm always calm, but like sometimes internally there's like something I just wanna I get it, my girl or something. Yeah, exactly. It's just like you wanna just what I want to do is just to run in a circle and like start rolling on the ground. But yeah, it's better now. But like back then it was just like really bad. It wasn't like super bad, but it's like noticeably different. So that's why I brought it up, because you know, doctors are supposed to help you. But yeah, no, he did not believe in women. So he was like, you need to calm down, take deep breaths. And I was just like, okay. And he was like, do you want to see a psychiatrist or like, you know, go to therapy? And I was just like, I don't think that's the issue, sir. But anyway, oh man. Yeah, anyways, he retired. So like when I went into the hospital on November, I say being a man, yeah. That's so funny though. But no, I went back to the hospital because I needed to do a follow-up in November, so I did that. And I actually got a woman doctor this time, because like you know, I just chose like the first opening, and they were like, yeah, here, have this woman doctor. Actually, no, when I was calling to make my appointment, I was like, yeah, I would like to book with my primary doctor, and they were like, okay, give me a few seconds, let me see if there's any appointments available. And then it was like it took like 5 minutes. They got back to me and they were like, yeah, it seems like your doctor isn't in office anymore, or like he's not part of the service anymore, or something like that. He's out of service, etc, something like that. And they're like, what do you want to do? And I was just like, oh yeah, I was like, what? He's gone? What happened? Did he get fired? No, but like, I actually prefer to have a woman doctor. I trust them more. Yeah, no, I feel you. I've had so much better experiences with women doctors than men doctors. I remember there's this one time I went to urgent care, and then I was like explaining to this guy, right, my issues that I was having, because it was like actually like really, it was getting pretty bad. And he was just like, okay, so how can I help you? And I was just like, excuse me? I was like, what do you mean, how can I help you? Okay, what? I was so confused. But yeah, no, I got a woman doctor this time. And that's when I came in that day, and yeah, they were like, and she was like, same with a therapist, never talk to a man. Yeah, I think it'd be smart to never book with a men doctor therapist. Sometimes, I mean, like, to be honest, I didn't really mind my old primary doctor, mainly because he was really quick to send tests and get them done, rather than like, if he couldn't figure something out, he'd be like, all right, like, let's get these scans done, let's get your blood drawn, let's make sure everything is good. And I was like, okay. Instead of, because I've heard horror stories from other friends who've had doctors that wouldn't like get these things done, and then they would like try to be like, oh, just take some over-the-counter pain medication for your issues. I know there's good men out there too, you just trust women more. Yeah, well, honestly, if you're like trying to find someone without knowing, you know, without knowing anything about them, it's better to be trusting women. No, I'm kidding. It's just like, I feel like there's too many bad apples out there, you know, unfortunately. And sometimes that could sour the experiences. Which I understand. Like, I didn't really mind about my doctor. It's just, sometimes I'm just like, this guy just doesn't believe in women. But I really did appreciate how, like, he got stuff done really fast and then made sure to make me come in 3 months later if I needed any reviewing or if there's anything that has been an issue. But yeah, no, but this woman doctor was so cool. First time he's ever seen a woman. I'm sure he's seen a woman before. But yeah, so back to my November doctor's appointment. I come in and she was like, oh, you used to see this doctor. And I was like, yeah. What happened to him? He's gone, I heard. And she was like, yeah, no, he retired. He retired. He's been doing good. Like, he retired several months ago. And I was just like, what? Like, okay. And she was like, yeah, like, blah, 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 about like probably assigning me some new primary doctor soon whenever they have the hands to, because, you know, things have been understaffed lately. So it's been rough out there. I get it. But she was so kind. I was just like, can I have you as my primary doctor? But no, she was like, I can't decide that. I was like, okay. But yeah, no, she was just like, no, she was so kind. Honestly, women for the win. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I'm eating, by the way. What are you eating? I'm curious. But I made egg fried rice. Ooh, yum yum. Did you make sure your fried rice was 2 or 3 days old sitting in the fridge? That's like the best time to make fried rice. I just heard from the others, I don't cook fried rice properly myself. Yes, nice. Sounds yummy. It sounds very comfy right now. Ooh, excuse me. But Yeah, so I came into that doctor on I'm half Asian, I know how to rice. Yeah, you make sure that you wash your rice with soap, right? I'm kidding. Never wash your rice with soap. Never. Don't ever. Soap and all. Soap and all. Make sure you scrub that. Scrub a dub. Oh no, it seems like there is an ad break right now. I'm still trying to figure out what this tea is. No, I know. I understand. It's okay. I will pause my story for you, and I will for everyone in the ad breaks, because I know it sucks sometimes. I can't help it. If I had like ad-free, I would love to do that instead, but you know, I don't have the option to. And I don't want to bombard people with like ads coming in either, because I just, you know, what if? Trying to sell me toothbrush? I'm back. What do you mean sell me toothbrush? What's going on here? Oh, the ads. They're trying to advertise the toothbrush. You know, I wish I could choose what ads play on my stream, because if anything, I would love to have like anime game ads, you know? Either that or like the long man. Something really silly. But no, I understand. There was an ad for an electric toothbrush. You know, talking about electric toothbrushes though. Like, I took an electric toothbrush with me to Japan because, you know, I need to keep my teeth clean. I've been having some issues. I have one, yeah! No, they're so good. They're so good, but I haven't had cavities ever since well, I mean, I haven't really had cavities, which is a lie. The only time I was caught with cavities was because I didn't go to the dentist for 2 years. 2 years? 1 whole year. Maybe 1 whole year. Maybe it is 2 years. A year and a half, maybe? But it was like before I started using electric toothbrushes. Oh my god, I gotta tell you guys about my I gotta tell you guys about my dentist appointment too. They told like, so like, oh no, there's so many stories. Let me finish my doctor's one first, because there's more to it. There is more to it. Because I had to go to the doctor's twice. I haven't been to the dentist in years. Goodness, I wish I had teeth as healthy as you. But yeah, my teeth are very nice. Okay, that's good to know. If you don't need to go, then good for you. But I have to go because I have issues. Too many issues. Oh my god, I need to tell you guys about my dentist story too. Ugh. I think I have to go back to the dentist soon. I had braces when I was younger. Oh no, me too. But okay, back to my doctor's story before I go back to my dentist story. But what was I saying? Yeah, this woman doctor was so nice and everything, but in the end, like, I think we had to, what is it? She was referring me to do something because she was like, oh yeah, you have asthma, and it seems like sometimes it causes you issues, blah blah blah. So I want to refer you to do, like, I want you to do, I think you should do a pulmonary test. Are your teeth okay? Yeah, they're okay. I don't have cavities. It's just my gums probably need a bit checking. No, I will get back to you. I will get back to you on that. But okay, so the doctors, right? So that doctor that I came to see, she was like, okay, we're gonna have you do the pulmonary test because it seems like you've never done it before, and since you know you have asthma and it's been causing you issues here or there, I think it'd be best for you to go have this test taken. And I was like, okay, sure, you know, I'm just one who goes with the flow. As long as I don't have to pay out of pocket for it, as long as it's covered by my insurance, I am fine. So yeah, they were like, okay, so this person's gonna give you a call and they'll make you have an appointment, you come in, and then maybe 6 months later, we'll have you come back here and talk about it. And I was like, okay, sounds great, right? So so I get that pulmonary test scheduled the week of, And unfortunately, it's in the morning and it's in another hospital that I have to drive like a good hour to get to, which is kind of ass because, you know, I don't like driving and I already want to perish every time I drive anywhere in this age and economy. But yeah, no. I go to this, okay, so the night before the test, right? You know, my parents brought home some boba for me. And we all know what happens when I have too much caffeine, especially late in the night. Well, it's not really too much caffeine. I'm just really weak when it comes to caffeine. So I drink the boba because, you know, you don't want to waste it. Why can't we all just have perfect bodies? No, I feel you. I am fighting battles like every day almost. Like, I don't know, something always comes up and it just happens like that. But yeah, so yeah, I drink the boba. I don't want to waste it, right? I finish it well into like probably 8 p.m. Let's just tell you that I was not able to sleep that night, and when I'm not able to sleep, when I'm not able to sleep, you know, sometimes my body be like, okay, my blood's gonna be pumping, my heart's gonna be pumping a bit too faster than the normal. So I came into this pulmonary test, right, with like probably like an hour and a half sleep. And they have to actually have me, they had me on a heartbeat detector thingy the whole time just to make sure, like, you know, is all okay. And then the doctor guy was just like, did you drink caffeine this morning? And I was like, no, but I did have it last night. And they're like, oh, okay. But they're like, okay, like this person's heart rate is like, you know, well above the resting heart rate. Well above the resting heart rate for this whole time. And they were probably like, okay, this is their average heart rate probably at this time today. And yeah, I did this, okay, I did this pulmonary test, and it was like the hardest test I've ever done in like the longest time. Oh god. Because you had to do like certain breathing exercises and stuff like that. Because, you know, they gotta measure how good your lungs are, right? Because that's what it's about, basically measuring how good your lungs are with and without the inhaler. So I do this, and oh my goodness. At first, he was just like, oh yeah, some people sometimes fail this test and then they have to come back in like a week or two later and have it done again. And I'm just like, oh, thank you for the redeem. I am hydrating. I have the cup in my hand while I yap. So I'm sipping here and there. Yum, 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 yum. I know nothing about these tests. It's okay. If you don't need it, if you don't need it, then you're healthy. Okay, I'm sure it means that your lungs are healthy enough. But yeah, like I was saying, these tests like basically force you to use your lungs to like the max potential that you could. So at some point, like, yeah, I need to go back to like when he was asking me about, like, you know, when he was telling me about the failure thingy. And what happened was I kept asking him, if I passed or not. I was like, after each exercise, I was like, did I pass? He was like, yeah, no, you're doing good. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't want to come back. Like, I can't come back. This was like a few days before I left to Japan. But yeah, yeah, when I was doing those exercises though, I don't even know. Like, okay, I know at some point my heart rate went so high that he was like, okay, we're gonna take a few minutes to wait until your heart rate goes back to average. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, okay. But I know it was like, because there was like a total of 3 different tests. Well, I feel like there were more tests because it was like, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. But yeah, I know the second and third one. Okay, the second one was the roughest one for me. He said the first one was the one that was hardest for people, mainly because that's where like people fail a lot. But I managed to pass the first test and I was like, okay, this is not as bad. But the second one, oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna pass out. I started seeing stars, okay? Like, I thought I was gonna pass out, but because I was at the hospital, I was like, no, it's okay. If I pass out, like, at least I'm in the hospital. I'm in good hands, like... It was so bad. I was just like, oh my goodness, like the whole like breathing exercise just got me so dizzy, and it got me like really I just almost started seeing black. It was so bad. And I was like, is this normal? And he was like, yeah. Like, I'm like, oh goodness, like what if I just pass out here? And then I felt so bad because like I was so tired that day. Oh my goodness, a friend of mine passed out in the hospital, broke her leg. No, that sounds so bad. I hope she's doing better now, but oh my god. No, I was sitting the whole time, so like even if I did pass out, at least, okay. I was sitting in a glass, like, in a glass case, okay? She got treatment quickly. Okay, that's good to know. But I feel like if I passed out there, I would probably just fall like on the side, or like probably like I'm surrounded by glass, okay? Like it's gonna catch me. He's doing okay, legs almost fully recovered now. Yeah, oh my god, that sounds so bad though, like passing out in the hospital and then breaking your leg. Like that's like God is after you or something. Like what happened? I feel so bad. I would never wish that upon my worst enemies either. But yeah, I almost passed out that day though. I was sitting in this nice glass case though, so I know that if I passed out, then something would be there to catch me. Because I would be on I'm on a chair in this glass case. Like surrounded by all 4 sides with the instrument in front of my face. Yeah. I mean, I guess it would be a bit damaging if like I would fall like forward, but I think before that I would make sure that, you know, right before I pass out, when I feel like I'm passing out, I would make sure that I'm like leaning back instead. Because I was like, I had like a few seconds to think before like my brain was like really wiring. Like before I started seeing black, I was like, oh, this is so not good, like this is awful, like oh my god. I was like mentally slapping myself back together when that was happening. She was there because her friend needed moral support for surgery. No, she's the one who also needs moral support too. But yeah, no, I think in my entire life I've only almost passed out probably twice, and this was one of them. This year's was one of them, and I think I almost got a heat stroke like several years ago, or it's not even several. I think it was like more than a decade ago now that I think about it. A decade ago? I know I was like on this tour for some class I was taking, and I almost got a heat stroke at that time. I was like sitting, I was like laying against a railing, and I was just like, I'm starting to see black. Because it was so hot that day. I was like, oh, ooh. But I know that feeling of like almost about to pass out. Is that even proper grammar? Either way, not a fun time. I would never recommend it to someone. It's the worst feeling ever. Like at that point, just put me out. Just kidding. Like I don't know what's gonna happen if I'm like out too, you know? But yeah, no. Hardest test of my life in like the past couple, you know, years, I guess. Because I was like, I just physically, I just felt like I was about to die. Slight exaggeration. It's 40. I was gonna say 12:47, but 0:47 in Nora, which means Christmas tomorrow. Oh my, wait. Today is the 22nd for me. Tomorrow. Oh, that's why. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm stuck in my American brain. We celebrate on the 24th. That's so fun. I hope you have a lot of fun for Christmas. Treat yourself to a lot of snacks and gifts. I feel like is it snowing over there? I will spend the nights at my dad's, spending time with the families. It snowed earlier this month. Yeah, I feel like it's starting, like it's almost no, not all gone. Yeah, I don't get snow where I live, so I'm just like sometimes I feel like it'd be nice, but at the same time I know like it's not nice. because snow seems so cool in like the movies and everything, but then when it's like in reality it's cold, it's freezing, and you just want to perish. And then when it gets warm and then the snow melts a bit, it becomes ice. I just know that when it first starts to snow, it will snow. I love the snow. Yeah, snow is fun. Snow is fun. I've been to the snow several times. I enjoy it, except when it becomes ice. Wet, melty snow, yeah. No, that's what I'm talking about. Like, when it gets hot and then it melts and then it becomes ice when it freezes again. That is not fun. Yeah, I remember, oh my goodness, I was way more active back then. Maybe because, I don't know, college years. I went outside more. But sometimes I would go to I used to go to ice rinks, and I would suck at it. I always sucked at like skating, but oh my gosh, every time I went to ice rinks, my knees would come back green or purple, one of those colors. Fun times. Yeah, it's been a bit more warmer where I live lately during the winter. I've injured myself a few times ice skating. Yeah, no, I unfortunately, as I grew older, there are more things that scare me, and one of them is actually getting physically hurt. Because I know, you know, the body does not heal as fast as it used to. So now ice skating scares me, and I don't think I'll ever go ice skating unless it's like in a rink by myself with a trained individual. Yeah. No, I get scared. I'm scared now. I'm a coward. I've become too comfortable. I feel like a lot of people do get hurt when it comes to like ice skating and stuff though, because oof. You know, I shook my head and I ended up accidentally shaking my drink, and I just started spilling like tea all over myself. Hold on, let me clean this up. Whoa. Oh, I'm dropping things too. No, I spilled tea on my mat. Off to a great start. You know, I'm gonna have to wash this now. It's on the floor, it's on my leg. Now I know not to shake my head, because I will shake my whole body when I'm shaking my head. The more you know. Oh my god, my tea, my shirt also has a whole bunch of tea on it, but it's okay. It's just gonna smell like tea for the rest of the day. This is going so well. Okay, whatever. I think I will go eat peas now because I'm tired as heck. Okay, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining in and yapping with me. Tea smell is good though. Yeah. This one is really good because it's like a hint of like vanilla. It smells really wintry. But yeah, have a good night. Have fun tomorrow? Question mark. Have fun for Christmas. Have a great holiday. Yeah, I won't be streaming until after. Today is basically my last stream of this year now that I think about it. Yum. Yeah, no problem. Have a great holiday. Last stream, I know, of this year. I do want to do a bit of reflection on like stuff that happened this year. Have fun. Thank you. You have fun too. Bye. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. And maybe Happy New Year's as well. But yeah. I think I pretty much wrapped up my doctor story, so we can move on to the dentist now. We can move on to the dentist now. Yeah, I went in for like a checkup for my dentist, my teeth last week, and they were like, you have something jammed up in your gum, like in the back of your teeth. And I was like, yeah, can you help me get that out? And they're like, okay, like, so they attempted a bit. They attempted to get this one thing lodged into the back of my teeth. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure it's a popcorn kernel. But because it's like where my wisdom teeth is, or like the back of my molars, it's like one of the last two teeth areas. They were like struggling. Like this thing was really jammed up in there. So they were struggling to take it out, and they're like, they talked to me and they were like, well, I think we're gonna have to numb you for this one. And I was like, wait, no, it can't be that bad, please. Okay, but like, I was just like, whatever, right? I was like, oh, okay, like, as long as you get it out, like, I'll be happy. So they ended up numbing me for that side, and then they were like fishing it out. It took them, I don't know, like a good 30 minutes or something. They were like really digging into my teeth area there. And then, but not only that, they were, you know, I don't know if it's a thing that dentist people do, but sometimes, Jay, thank you for the posture check. And the hydrate as well. Thank you for the redeems. I will posture check, yes. So I am very shrimp backing, so this tea, it's okay. I'm starting to realize that maybe I don't like herbal teas as much as I used to. But yeah, okay, back to my dentist appointment story. So I don't know if it's like something that a dentist does often, but sometimes they would like ask you questions while they have like all these things in your mouth and like while they're working on your teeth. And it's like, how are you supposed to respond when you can't really move your mouth, right? And like, the worst part is when, what is the thing called? I don't want to call it a sucker. The thing that sucks the water out, like, you know, the vacuum. The mouth vacuum. Anyways, they had that in my mouth, and sometimes it doesn't catch all of the water, so, or all of like the things. Oh my goodness, did my body just leave my soul just left my body? Hold on, come back to me. Okay. I'm back. But sometimes the mouth vacuum doesn't take in all the water, right? So you have like, so you're like laying down well, they're working on your teeth. And sometimes, you know, there's a whole bunch of liquid that is on the back of your throat because, you know, the vacuum doesn't catch it all and then it like slips down there and then it can't reach it. So they were like trying to ask me questions while working on my teeth, and I cannot respond because I'm like doing all in my power not to swallow this this weird mixture of like probably blood from working on my teeth, you know, and whatever materials they have plus water from rinsing. So yeah, I'm like doing my best not to swallow that. So they were asking me questions and I was just like, blah, They're like, oh, are you doing good? And I'm like, Or they're like, okay, let me know if there's like, if you're feeling any discomfort. Oh yeah, I also realized that I think my what is it? Pain sensitivity might be a bit different than others. Because, okay, let me get to that. But they did numb me for the side, this operation, I would say. Well, they were trying to fish out this kernel that was stuck up in my gum. And yeah, they took a while to get it out. They used like the water floss, they used a regular floss, they like had all of like these different instruments or these picker things, these sharp sticks, sharp metal sticks. But after a while, like after rinsing it out or like using a water floss and everything, they were like, oh, I don't see it anymore, so I think we're good. And I was like, I sure hope so. I sure hope so. So we clean it up, like, and they were like, okay, like, so unfortunately, I think you're going to have to take some Tylenol or like Benadryl, you know, after this, because once the numbing wears off, you're gonna be super numb, like super sore. And I was just like, okay. like how bad could it be? Like, what were they doing? Like, what were they doing? Because I only could, like, you know, I just know that I was like a bit bleeding after that. Like, the bleeding went away, thankfully, after a while, after a bit. But I had to, yeah, they were just like, you're gonna be so sore. So they finally sat me up, right? And I still unfortunately had this whole bunch of water stuck in the back of my throat, so I couldn't really answer questions properly. And I wanted to ask them if I could just spit this out, but then but then like the assistant was like asking me questions, and I was trying to answer them, right? But like, because I had all this saliva or like all this liquid probably mixed in with some cleaner solution and all that weird stuff, and probably some blood on the back of my throat, I was just like, I was trying to answer this guy, but what ended up happening was I went and then I ended up swallowing it because I just wanted to see it. Like, I just wanted to spit it out, but you know, sometimes you don't have a choice. So yeah, I ended up like gulping that whole weird mixture, and after that my stomach was a bit queasy after, like, it was not fun. But once that was out of the way, like, I did get my rinses in, and I did ask the assistant guy. I was just like, hey, I mean, not hey, but I was like, so like on a 1 to 10, 10 being, you know, the most sore, how sore do you think I will be? And he was like, I think a 6. And I was just like, that sounds pretty bad. I was like, okay, all right, thanks, right, you know? So I go home, I rinse my mouth a bit more. I'm pretty sure, what is it? the numbness, the what do they call it again? I totally forgot. The shot. The numbing shot. Anesthetics and oh my god, my dyslexia. Anyways, yeah, the numbing medication thing ends up wearing off probably midday or whatever, right? But I still didn't feel any soreness. I was just like, you know what? My stomach is feeling even more queasier than anything, if anything. Like I was so focused on like my stomach just like being like, ooh, I do not feel so good. Like my teeth, my gums were like they were nothing compared to what I was feeling with my stomach. But I started to think about it though, because I think my pain sensitivity is completely different than the normal, because I'm not one that takes pain medication at all. So over the years, I've never really taken like Tylenol and Benadryl for like pain. Well, I only took like Tylenol probably for like fever probably once or twice in my whole entire life of 192 years of living. But, you know, yeah, so I was just like, okay, like this is not too bad. Like my gums are feeling fine. Like there's nothing that really hurts except when I chew. So they're not really that sore. But anyways, that happened last week. And flashback to yesterday, I was flossing. Flashback to yesterday, I was flossing and I flossed that area, and I don't know if I irritated something there, but it's kind of hurting again. It kind of hurts now, so I'm just like, They told me to come back after a week because if it has any inflammation or anything, and you know, this week is the holiday week. I don't really have time to come back until, you know, New Year's at least, right? Or maybe, I don't know, probably the 30th? I don't know. I don't really want to come back until next year. But yeah, anyways, if it gets any worse than it is now, then I definitely most likely have to come back sometimes very, very soon. But I'm just hoping that because I kind of irritated it a bit with the flossing that I did last night, it won't be too bad. But we'll see what happens, because I'm not entirely sure they got it out either. I mean, I don't feel it there anymore, but I do feel like there's something in the back of my gum that is not right still. It probably hasn't really healed fully anyways. But yeah, that's the end of my dentist story. It's only like been a week and I'm just like, I don't think it helps that, you know, it's kind of hard to floss back there. And it's kind of hard to get like the mouthwash and stuff. So I'm like starting to think I should get a water floss to flush things out properly. You don't know what's gonna grow back there, you know? Yum, 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 yum. But yeah, I want to spend some time, like, kind of reflecting on this year in general. Because at the same time, like, you know, since it's like the end of the year, or like basically my last stream of this year. Yeah, last stream of this year, I wanted to see what I've accomplished, or like what things have changed. Not really just streaming wise, but like personal stuff wise. But, you know, I'm like thinking about it, and the other day, like when I came back from Japan, I was just like, I was supposed to buy myself a really, I was supposed to buy myself a new water cup. A new water cup over in Japan, but then I just forgot. I totally forgot. And I came home and I was just like, okay, I need to buy myself a water cup because I need a new one. So I finally did get one. An insulated what is this? 40 ounces. 40-ounce water cup. I don't even think it's a cup anymore. It's like, I swear, it's like a jug. And I think that might be one of the best purchases I've had all year. Can't believe it. It's not even my merch. It's like everything else, you know? Yeah, this jug has been like saving my life, because since it's been a bit more colder lately, I've been wanting to just drink warm water. And it's good that I don't have to keep warming up water each time like I need to refill my cup. Because like before I got this mug, I would be like, oh, I'm out of water, let me go warm up some water, and then I have to wait for the water to warm up, because you know, it's not like my kettle does not keep the warmth forever, and you don't want that powered on all the time. So it's just like, oof, okay. But yeah, now I got this nice 40-ounce water jug that I've been just slowly drinking out of throughout the day, and then I feel like I need a praise every time I finish. I like pat myself on the back every time I finish it, like in all entirety. It's been helping me get my water intake, oof, excuse me, really, really, really useful. One of like the best purchases this year, even though it's like the last of the year. What else did I purchase other than merch though? What is everyone's best purchase of this year? What is everyone's best purchase of this year? Oh, I also upgraded, like, well, not really upgraded. I finally got one of those under the table drawers for my table, because it didn't come with one, so I had to go buy one. So now I have my keyboard under my table, so you shouldn't hear it as much anymore when I type. Well, actually, let me check. Let me check. What do I want to type? Okay, it's like it sometimes picks up, but it's not as bad. Because I know it used to like be in front of my mic, so I know sometimes it gets like really annoying or something. But I'm gonna head off to bed now. Gotta get up early tomorrow. All right, Jay. Have a good night. Thank you on it. Thank you so much for rating me and for joining in as well. I hope you have a great holiday and a great rest of your year. Treat yourself out. Speak to you soon. Hope you have a good Christmas. Take care, and I'll catch you soon. Yeah, for sure. Let me know how your holiday goes. But yeah, hope you have fun and have a good night as well. Thank you so much once again. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the support you've given me throughout this whole year, ever since you adopted me. But yeah. Oh no, my throat is like, goodness. I yapped so much yesterday, but at least I like had breaks because I was talking to someone else. Oh my gosh, I yapped so much. You're an awesome stream, an awesome friend. Yeah, for sure. You too. I felt like you did, you know? I felt like you adopted me. I'm your socially awkward daughter. I'm just in the corner half the time. Unless you don't want that, you know? But yeah. Anyways, this year has been such... I feel like so much has happened. That's fine, it's funny. Okay. I'm just gonna roll with it now. But yeah, go have your good rest. Go to sleep, King. Yeah, I was like thinking I really wanted to play Puroseka. I was like, ooh. Once I started stream, I was just like, I want to play a game. As long as you don't start calling me grandpa. No, it's okay. I feel like, you know, you don't like to be called old that much, so I'm sure you don't want to be called grandpa either. Although, honestly, I feel like, out of full respect, the titles grandpa and grandma are very, very respectful in some ways. Nighty night to you. Bye. Yeah, I was actually thinking about it though. The other week, I went to like a family. Wait, was it Thanksgiving? Oh my goodness, it was for Thanksgiving. I went to a family party, right? Family gathering for Thanksgiving. And one of my younger cousins called me Unc. And I was just like, I guess I am. Like, what did I don't remember what I did for them to call me Unc, but I thought that was really funny. Because like this whole time I found out that, well, I thought Unc was supposed to mean uncle, right? So I've been like the uncool uncle. Or like not even uncool, it's just like uncle as in you have outdated knowledge and sometimes you're kind of old. But the other day I read that apparently it means uncool. I wish someone could correct me on this. Maybe if I like Urban Dictionary'd it, you know? I might as well do that. Urban Dictionary. I can't see my keyboard, so now I'm just randomly. Okay. I realized with my keyboard under my desk, it has proved to me that I am really bad at typing. Yeah, it says Urban Dictionary says uncle. Wait, is this real? Uncle. I see. You know what? Now I'm starting to. I just have trust issues. You see, because there's another one. Uppercase UNC means a compliment. Wise Unc. You know what? Whatever the slang is nowadays. I just thought that when I was called Unc, I kind of took that as a compliment, you know? Because honestly, titles are cool. Some things just sound cool, okay? Like at least I'm not at least I have something. That sounds so sad. Goodness. But yeah, what has happened throughout this year? I started streaming, that's what happened. I felt like I met and got to know quite a few cool people outside of my circle as well. There's some sad stuff that happened. Overall not too bad of a year. I feel like it was like my least unproductive though out of all the years that I've had, maybe? What did I do last year? Actually, no. I was accomplished last year. This year, I went to Japan twice. But I went to Japan last year twice. You know, I thought about it, but I went to Japan, like, you know, for all 4 seasons in the past 2 years, and now I'm just I feel happy about that. I'm pretty proud about that. Now I gotta go back next year. I was so sad when I came home and I was just like, wow. I feel so unsatisfied living here. Yeah, fun times. I had a lot of fun times this year though. I really appreciate like my friends a lot. The ones that I've gotten to know and like also the ones that stayed around. And even yesterday, hanging out with them, I was just like, you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy that my friends also missed me as much as I missed them. I just felt really loved yesterday, so I was just like, it made me really happy. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm gonna change the subject. Because I feel like this whole year in general, there was a lot of things that happened. Well, I guess not too many things. Like, it wasn't really hectic. It's just a lot of emotional things that happened. And then, yeah. But you know what? The issue is I did not play a single console Otome game this year, and I think I need to get that done. Or I didn't finish a single one, and I think I need to start like getting that done. So I'm gonna have to start planning for next year. My New Year's resolution next year is gonna be like a whole long list of things that I need to do because I didn't manage to do it this year. Oh my god, that just reminds me. Oh no. Okay. So I got my new Hobonichi for next year, and I have not prepped it for next year. Like, and next year is starting soon, so I'm gonna have to work on that. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna have time. Oh no. This is over. It's over. I'm cooked. I don't have enough time. I got like, I didn't even get the week's one. Like, if I got the week's Hobonichi, then I would be fine, but I got the daily one. So it's like a journal instead, but I'd like to do some prepping with it first, like get some plans out or like write some stuff down, dedicate some pages towards the things I want to catalog, because I didn't manage to do it properly this year. So, oh no, I'm so cooked. There's so much I need to do. No. Especially with this year like ending. I know we have like a good week left. Good week and like a day. 8 days. Wait. Am I mathing? 8 days left. 9 days? Almost 9 days? Oh god, I'm cooked. It's over. Because I also have a list of other things I need to do too before the year starts. Oh my god. And I'm hanging out with people and stuff like that too, so it's just gonna be busy. No. I gotta stop slacking off. And I'm still playing OnStars. I opened OnStars last night, and I just... I know I was like, earlier this year I was like, oh, OnStars, nothing could ever make me hate you. And then like I opened it last night and I was just like, I don't want to grind this event. I don't want to play anymore. I need a break. I'm not even halfway through. I think the issue is because I'm trying to speedrun. I'm trying to speedrun it in like 3 days, and that's the issue. Like, I'm trying to speedrun 120 songs in 3 days, which shouldn't... It's physically possible, but shouldn't be mentally possible for me. Yeah. I'm just trying to get ahead of it. I need to get my mans home. I need to get those 5 stars home. Or that 1 5-star home. I gotta get Natsume home. I think he deserves to come home, you know? At least it's like... I was gonna say at least it's the only event I'm playing, but it's not the only event I'm playing right now because I am opening Twisted Wonderland and I really need those mats, but this event is awful and it makes me cry because half my teams just end up dying. Oh no, okay. Yeah, I have quite a bit to do. And I think I'm gonna have to make a list for that too. So much for reflecting on this year. I reflected on how much I need to do by the end of this, year. Wild. Why am I so busy? Like, what happened? Maybe it's because I need to stop clocking into my part-time job called like mobile games. I think I think that's the issue. It's all those mobile games that are taking over my life, my part-time job. Oof. Why is my nose so itchy? I've yapped so long, I think my nose is like, stop it, stop talking. But yeah. Also, I hope you guys like my new overlay for the winter season. I feel so bad because I think I made a Halloween or like a spooky overlay for Halloween and stuff, and I only used it once. And I already retired it. Well, not really retired. I think I could just bring it back next year. But it's going to be sitting there next year until next year, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to open it and I'm going to be like, maybe I could improve upon it, and then I'll probably end up making another overlay. But yeah, I hope you like my wintry-ish overlay. I tried. I was just like, I woke up one day and I was just like, okay, I could squeeze something in right now. So that's what I did. Ah, my nose! Yeah, I think I've talked about most of the things I wanted to talk about for at least my hospital visits. My health visits. I haven't even started talking about my Japan trip, but I think I'm gonna have to rest my voice. Rest my voice for now. Maybe if I started a bit earlier and then started drinking like honey tea instead. But I think I've yapped too much yesterday, and I'm starting to feel like the stress for today. So it's okay. We have all these stories brewing, so next time I yap, it won't be you know, it won't be as sporadic, you know? My nose. Why? Hello? And my tea has gone cold. Ooh. Ah. Oof. There was like little specks on the bottom of my tea from the blend. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna end. My throat is hurting, unfortunately, so I want to thank everyone for joining today. Thank you, Raiders, for also joining. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. If you guys are still here. But for anyone who is celebrating the holidays and stuff, hope you have a lovely, safe holiday. Enjoy yourself, treat yourself out, eat good foods, you know, have good rest, party. Be safe. That's the most important part. I know, like, sometimes during the holidays things do get hectic and, like, you know, stuff happens. So make sure to be safe. That's the most important part. And with that said, I hope you guys have wonderful gifts and wonderful people to celebrate your holidays with. And I will see you next year. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next year. I think it's gonna be a bit hectic in the beginning of next year, honestly. I will keep you guys updated. I'll do my best to keep you guys updated, but oh, there's so much to do. I'll probably have a yap stream, or maybe like a working stream. Working yapping stream? At some point in the beginning of January. We'll see what happens. But with that said, I hope everyone has a great holiday, and I will see you next year. Bye. Have fun, stay safe, and until next time, bye.